987 Fathoms is an English radio station of MediaCorp in Singapore. It is a 24-hour radio station that plays English hits from Singapore, the UK, USA, and around the world. It is also the only contemporary hit radio station broadcasting on the FM frequency band in Singapore. 987 Fathoms' studio moved out of Caldecott Broadcast Centre on July 19, 2010 and broadcast at SCAPE along Orchard Road at 2 Orchard Link for 3 years. 987 Fathoms moved back to Caldecott Broadcast Centre on May 20, 2013 after its tenancy with SCAPE expired. Directorial and Management, Managing Director, MediaCorp Radio, Florence Leon, Vice President, English Programming, Georgina Chang, Assistant Program Director, Carol Smith, Executive Creative Producer, Kelvin Luke. Full-time DJs Sonia Chu, Official Host of The Bright Side and 987 Rave, Relief Host of 987 Top 20 Countdown. Tabitha Norza, Official Host of Turn Up. Gerald Coe, Official Host of The Bro Code and 987 Top 20 Countdown. Joachim Gomez, Official Host of The Bro Code, 987 Top 20 Countdown and 987 Home. Kimberly Wang, Official Host of The Happy Ending and 987 The Edge. Part-time DJs Naomi Yo, Official Host of Say It With Music, Relief Host of all weekday programs. Charmian Tan, Official Host of Say It With Music, Relief Host of Turn Up and The Happy Ending. Davril Fwa, Official Host of TGI Saturday, Relief Host of The Bright Side, Turn Up, and The Bro Code. Jermaine Tan, Relief Host of any current weekday program. Natasha Faisal, Relief Host of TGI Saturday. Joseph So, Official Host of Say It With Music, Relief Host of any current weekday program. Former DJs Maddie Barbara left and joined Kiss 92 Fathoms in the mornings. Glennon, left in 2001 and joined Class 95 Fathoms in the mornings. Left Class 95 Fathoms, and later joined 1FM 91.3 in the mornings. Mark van Kuylenberg, left in 1996 and joined Class 95 Fathoms and later Gold 90.5 Fathoms in the mornings. Left Gold 90.5 Fathoms and later joined 1FM 91.3 in the mornings. Gene Danker, left in 1998 and joined Class 95 Fathoms in the evenings. Jamie Yo, joined Power 98 FM and later Gold 90.5 Fathoms in the afternoons. Ottilie Edwards moved to Channel News Asia as news presenter. Timo joined Gold 90.5 Fathoms in the evenings and later Class 95 Fathoms in the afternoons. Carrie Chong left in May 2007, Xavier Teo left in December 2007. Don Richmond, left in November 2008, Andrew Crothers, left in November 2008. Founder of Radioactive, a streaming service provider for radio stations. He died in February 2014. Chu Su Wei, left in July 2009 as a lecturer at Ngee Polytechnic. Daniel On, left in January 2010 and joined Radio 91.3 from September 2010 to February 2011. Vanessa Fernandez, she has moved to Lush 99.5. Emily Teng left and joined Power 98 FM in October 2010. Leong Teng Young, left in February 2011 and joined Lush 99.5 Fathoms in the evenings. Now currently at Power 98 FM. Genevieve Lim, left in May 2011, Shan Wei left and joined 1FM 91.3 in the evenings. Sarah Tanner left on March 23, 2012. Shema Alkafa left in November 2012. Jackie Thibodeau left in early January 2013 and joined Power 98 FM in the evenings. Constance Lauer left in late February 2013 and joined Lush 99.5 Fathoms. Left Lush 99.5 Fathoms in March 2013. Desiree Leah left on February 28, 2013 and joined Kiss 92 Fathoms, and later 1FM 91.3 in the afternoons. Jade Sire left in early March 2013. Rosalind Lee, left on January 3, 2014 and joined Lush 99.5 Fathoms. Bobby Tonelli, left on January 3, 2014 and joined Class 95 Fathoms. Left Class 95 Fathoms on February 27, 2015. Jeremy Reichnam left on January 3, 2014 and joined Class 95 Fathoms at Nights. Divian Nair left on February 28, 2014. Daryl Koshi, left on May 30, 2014 and joined Power 98 FM at Nights. Darren Weir left on October 2014 due to restaurant commitments. Muttons, left on February 27, 2015 and joined Class 95 Fathoms in the mornings. Awards. Singapore Radio Awards 2006 Carlsberg's Friendliest Radio Personality, Carrie Chong, Most Favorite Radio Personality of 987 Fathoms, Daniel On. Singapore Radio Awards 2007 Most Creative Radio Trailer, Remember the Name by Desiree Ali, Carlsberg's Friendliest Radio Personality Award for 987 Fathoms, Daniel On, Most Popular Radio Personality for 987 Fathoms, Daniel On. Singapore Radio Awards 2010 Best Radio Show, Muttons to Midnight, Most Creative Radio Trailer, UK Top 20 by Shanwei, Best Radio Personality Blog, Rosalind Lee Chicken Scratchings on the Wall, Most Popular Radio Personality for 987 Fathoms, Daniel On. Singapore Radio Awards 2011 Best Radio Show, Muttons on the Move, Most Stylist Radio Personality, Rosalind Lee, Most Popular Radio Personality for 987 Fathoms, Vernon A. MediaCorp Radio Awards 2013 Best Radio Show, Muttons on the Move, Most Stylish Radio Personality, Bobby Tonelli, Most Popular Radio Personality for 987 Fathoms, Justin Ang. Programming. Specialized shows 9 in a row, all 9 songs selected are played in a row automatically beginning from the top of the hour, with no commercial interruptions every weekday morning from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Listeners can request for songs via 987 Fathoms' Facebook page between 9:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. 987 Top 20 Countdown Singapore's official chart show plays top 20 most popular songs Island-wide for the week every Friday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. 987 Top 100 Countdown, on New Year's Eve annually. 987 Fathoms counts down the year a Euro unregistered trademark's biggest hits on the radio station, played out over a 10-hour period from 12 NN to 10 p.m., with a repeat on New Year's Day. 987 Home, local singers and their gigs are introduced. Local artists perform live at the studio almost every week. Music and their acoustic versions are played during this show too. 987 Rave, party music and remixes of current hits are played throughout the entire program. 987 The Edge, plays alternative and indie music that might be released in the near future and are expected to gain high positions on music charts. The Get Down by Massive Collective, features the freshest hip-hop mix by DJ Stanley and DJ Fadil every Friday night from 12 m to 2 a.m. 987 Anthems, both dance and club music are played during the show, with certain remixes of the songs conducted by the Zouk DJs and the AOS DJs from the AOS Collective. Asia Pop 40, Asia's very own homegrown radio chart show features tracks and artists from all over Asia, as well as the best of the rest from all over the world. Criticism, May 2007, the Muttons were suspended for a while due to their participation in No Bra Day, an activity that was sponsored by FHM Singapore and featured young models competing to see who could remove their bras in the fastest time possible. A video taken in the studio was posted on YouTube and the resulting uproar from viewers forced the station to pay 9,800 Singapore dollars to the Media Development Authority of Singapore for inappropriate and offensive content. Muttons in the Morning was then replaced with the Dan and Young Show. They soon came back to 987 Fathoms in July 2007 for the late-night slot show, now called Muttons to Midnight. July 2009, there was a lot of controversy when ex-DJ of 987 Fathoms, Sue, was sacked by the then programming director, Daniel On, over alleged claims of failing to put on an American accent and issues with proficiency of the English language. Listeners expressed disdain that it was unfair for DJs with local accents to be discriminated while DJs who speak with an American accent receive preferential treatment. March 2010, it was announced that Riss Lowe would be joining the 987 crew and hosting the evening drive time show. There was a huge outrage among listeners over her unprofessional attitude, including turning up more than 2 hours late for her first radio show and usage of poor English. March 2012, when Shanwy left 987 in February 2012, a manhunt was conducted to find a replacement for Roz's co-host on the morning show. Listeners were invited to audition for the spot from 12 to March 16, 2012 and were told that they stood a chance of getting a spot on 987. However, it turned out that Roz's new co-host is Bobby Tonelli from neighbor radio station, Class 95 Fathoms. There were several conspiracy theories that the auditions were a waste of time and effort and simply just a ploy by the station's creative director to gain more listenership. See also, List of radio stations in Singapore. References. External links, 987 Fathoms official website, 987 Fathoms live radio stream.